Hey folks, Cornell with YouTube Fishing Vids. It's blowing out of the west, but I'm not in Maryland. I got Lake Ontario behind me, land of the giants. I'm hanging out here with Travis Manson, professional tournament angler and guide, and we are in some beautiful, beautiful territory for some giant smallmouth. So we're hopefully going to crush some smallmouth, because considering the fact that Travis here is the host of SmallmouthCrush on YouTube, and I know you guys know him. If you don't, you got to check out his YouTube channel. You think I like to drop shot? You think I like finesse fishing? You got to check this guy out. Take a look at his YouTube channel. I'm in good company right now, so we're going to get out on Lake Ontario and hopefully not get crushed by some of these rollers out here. It's a tough day. We got 2 days to fish, so we're going to get out here and see what we can do. Y'all just stay tuned. We're getting ready to get out on the water. There goes the nitro, guys. This nitro has literally been in the water how many times, Travis?
This is my second time.
Second time in the water with this boat. Look how he rolls, guys. He just drops it and jumps. There it is. There's the new Mercury Pro XS 4-stroke, guys. Look at that motor. Crazy looking. Looks like a dang spaceship. All right, folks, with some masterful driving skills and a brand new, beautiful Z21 Nitro, my man Travis got us out here. We're checking out the electronics. We're running contours, and we're looking for smallmouth. So maybe a little bit of time doing this just to lock onto some fish, but once we lock on them, we're going to drop straight down. It's beautiful right here. We've got some rollers. It's rough way out there, and it was a rough ride coming out. We're a little wet, but we got the rain gear, and bottom line is we're fishing, so it's all that matters at this point. So we're ready to hopefully get on them. Just stay tuned. All right, folks, here we go. Let me grab my famous drop shot special. Take a look at the size of that weight, guys. 5/8 of an ounce. We're going vertical, folks. We're going vertical, and I'm about to drop my first bait down in Lake Ontario. Got myself a selection of drop shot baits. I reach into the pocket here. I'm going to treat myself. Why not? Let's go with a little dream shot. I got a little dream shot on my famous Morning Dawn. Itty bitty little drop shot hook, and this is a nose hook deal. You guys see me do a lot of drop shot in Texas style because I fish a lot of grass, a lot of Maryland waters where that drop shot works for me. But we're in a different world right now, guys. So let's get that dream shot out there and literally hook up the drop shot. First time ever. Lake Ontario. Here we go. Straight 6-pound test. 5/8 of an ounce. And down we go. Game on. Guys, we are on board with our first smallmouth on Lake Ontario. My man Travis is locked in.
I don't think he's big.
He says he's not big, but guys, his rod's bent, and I'm just lit up, excited just to see one. It's been rough out here, guys. We've been motoring around trying to look for these fish, and he got them, so bring him on. My line's in the water, guys. My line's in there. If he's got one, I've got one ready to go behind him if there's any more in there. Check this thing out. He's pulling drag. Tiny in his tiny. That's a small fish to Travis, guys.
Oh, man.
That is a small. That's a beautiful, beautiful smallmouth to me. I got him. Come here. This is my first time hands-on Lake Ontario smallmouth, dude. It's still beautiful. It's just a beautiful thing, man.
Is.
Absolutely ridiculous. Hands-on.
I don't know where my hook went. But
Appreciate the introduction to the first Lake Ontario smallmouth of my life.
Biggins.
Back he goes. We're looking for the big ones. Nice, dude. All right, cool. Guys, Travis is convinced there's bigger fish in here. For me, this is just something I gotta show. He's got a second smallmouth. They're just beautiful as they can be, but tiny in his eyes. Very small, but to me, it's another smallmouth on Lake Ontario. So Travis is on again, and this is a nice one, guys. I'm telling you right now, I'm lit up. I could care less if I catch a fish all day. I'll let this guy do what he's doing. I'm tying on, lengthening my leader a little bit. Take a look at this beauty. Unreal. God, that's just absolutely incredible. So guys, as tough as it is out here, and as rough as it was getting out, this is why we do it right here.
Little guys. We'll find some big ones.
Oh my God. I take those all day long, dude. All right, folks, we've made an executive decision to put the boat on the trailer. We're going up the St. Lawrence River. It was absolutely brutal out there. Where you saw that we were fishing was pretty calm because it was protected, but the ride out and the ride back, I'm actually pretty wet right now. So Travis, We got our game on. Chamois Bay wasn't quite doing it for us. Not your scene this time of year.
I struggle this time of year out here anyways, and obviously we want to go way offshore, and you just can't.
No.
It's not worth getting beat up today.
No, definitely not.
We got tomorrow.
We got 2 days, guys. So we got 2 days to do this. So we're going to do a little St. Lawrence River smallmouth fishing. We got it on the trailer. Let's get going. Folks, the boat is in the water just inside the mouth of the St. Lawrence River. So guys, a lot nicer out here, but there's still some rollers. It's still blowing on us, but way more comfortable, and Travis has got some spots. So round two, we're actually late morning. It's about 11:30, so we had a nice round out there in Chamois Bay, right? Chamois?
They call it a lot of
There's a lot of different ways to say it, guys, and this is all new to me. So we were out on the bay. We were not on the main Lake Ontario, guys. It would not have been a fun scene if we tried. So here we are, just inside the mouth of the St. Lawrence. Let's get it on. Brutal. But we're getting there. All right, folks, with this wind, to get out to what Travis calls the promised land, just ain't happening. So we're doing everything we can to just utilize the electronics that we got here. We're trying to find fish. We're spending more time looking for fish than we're actually fishing. So not a lot to show for it just yet. A fish here and there, and yeah, it's beautiful out here. I mean, the weather's great. It feels great, but yeah, the wind is just brutal. So we've got some drop shots laid down on the bottom, just hoping for a passing fish, and maybe for one of those or two fish that we see on the electronics. So just hang in there. We're fishing. Oh, we are in Lake Ontario right here, aren't we? At this point, are we on the mouth of the river? Come on up, baby. Where are you? Guys, I'm on my first smallie on Lake Ontario. Unbelievable. It's been a grind. The wind's been a bear, but now I got myself a little brown, or maybe it's a heck of a tug right here, guys. It's been a while since I've had a decent sized smallie, and I don't think I've had a smallie. I don't know, guys. What do you think? That's about a 2.5. Check it out, fellas. And a beautiful sight in that beautiful water. Pretty light colored fish, huh? Well, guys, not a big fish by any means in Travis's eyes over here, but I got myself a smallie. First one up north, man. I am happy as I can be. Itty bitty little tiny hook and a big old 5/8 ounce cylinder weight. Going back, we're after some more. And of course, that nice little smallie had to kick off the bait, but there's a little bait I was using. It's a little hog shad, just something real finessey, real natural, nothing to it. All right, folks. We are back up the river after that one smallmouth, right about in the mouth of the St. Lawrence. We're just kind of going back and forth, but take a look, guys. Look at them windmills in the background. Look at Travis's jacket blowing. Look at the white caps. It's unbelievable out here. We're lucky to be fishing, but boys, let me tell you something. We're 4 smallmouth in, and it's tough. It's just one of those tough days, but I'm happy to be up here. This is a true treat. Tomorrow should be better, so hopefully we'll make something of it. All right, guys, fish on. There's number 2 smallmouth. Let's see if I get him. I did have an earlier bite that I did lose, so let's see what we got here. It's digging. Everything we love about smallmouth right here. Oh, what a fight. I love it. It's a little 3-inch finesse worm and a beautiful little brown fish. Nothing huge, guys. Nothing huge. For me, oh, he comes off. But he was a little guy, just about 2 pounds. We're struggling a little bit, guys, but the weather and everything else to go with it, that's how it goes. But the fact that we're fishing is all that matters. All right, folks, we've got some marks. It's getting late. We've got a few fish to show for the day, but it's just not what Lake Ontario is known for. So we're struggling a little bit, but we got a day 2 coming. But in the meantime, these are we've got more marks now than we've seen all day. So we've got a little bit of optimism going on. So let's see if we pull a couple in before we roll out. The drop shot is down, and we're fishing in about 33 feet of water. 72-degree water temperatures, by the way, guys, and just a beautiful 70, 73-degree day. Just wind, 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 never ending, relentless wind. Put a dampering on things, but we're still fishing. There we go. I saw that one marked too. It feels like a decent fish. Guys, I am hooked up in the evening here, and it feels like a decent fish. I mean, it feels like it's got some muscle to it, Travis. Seriously. I mean, oh my goodness. I think I got my drag set just right. It feels bigger than that 2-pounder, my man.
Good.
This feels like a good fish. I hope it's what you want to see, and I know what you want to see is 4 to 6 pounders. And you know I want to see 4 to 6 pounders for sure. I want to see my personal best. You said you want nothing more than me to get my personal best today, and my God, if this is going to happen after such a tough day, it'll just make it, won't it? It's pulling. It is pulling, my friend. You want to land it for me if it's what we hope it is? It's a big one, guys. Guys, I've got my personal best. I've got my personal best smallmouth by far right here. This is a absolute pig of a smallmouth. Guys, I'm really almost speechless right now. I want to scream.
Bam!
I want to scream. Guys, seriously.
Nice.
Travis, my man. Dude, I am beyond myself right now. We got the giant. Look at this fish, folks. I mean, a tiny, itty-bitty little hook, a tiny, itty-bitty little bait, and that's what we get fishing Lake Ontario. What do we have here, dude? What do we got? Is this 5?
Just under.
Just under 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no doubt. He's bleeding a little bit. So why is he bleeding so much?
Because he came out of deep water.
Is that what it is? Do we need to?
It doesn't hurt the fish.
It doesn't hurt the fish.
You
Okay.
can wipe him
Yeah.
off.
Let me go do that. I'm sorry about the boat. Yep.
He's not going to die.
Okay.
He just came out, just out of deep water.
Okay. That's all that is. But my gosh,
Just his gills.
that's absolutely beautiful, dude. Absolutely amazing. Can we put him in a live well?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, let's do that. All right, guys. We're going to get a picture of that beauty. There's no question. So just coming out a little deeper water. We got a little blood coming out. So we're going to help this fish out. My personal best, guys, right there. Let's get him in the live well. Guys, I'm wiping my hands off of the personal best smallmouth of my life. We're putting him in the live well. We're going to give him a little love. We're going to let him breathe deep. Get some oxygen running through them. Of course, we're going to take some pictures of that one a little later. So it's not over yet, Travis, is it?
No.
We got a couple. We got a couple more hours.
Started
we got our second wind like we've never gotten our second wind. And wind is the name of the game today, and it's not the good kind of wind, but this second wind is well received. Let's keep fishing. That happens to be the Strike King Super Finesse Worm. It's a little 4-inch. That elastic deal, guys. I haven't fished this thing in a long time. I have this thing forever. It's kind of like that Z-Man deal, but yeah, it floats and it's great natural color. It's obviously worked, so I'm watching for more marks. I'm dropping every time I see one. I'm actually keeping it down just in case there's something else waiting to bite, but every time I see a good mark right here behind the boat, I'm dropping down to them. And guys, just to clarify, we are again back just inside the mouth of the St. Lawrence River. So I'm not officially on Lake Ontario. So that personal best smallmouth of mine is officially out of the St. Lawrence Rivers. We've got windmills in the background. We've got a light breeze now. It's calming down a little bit, guys. It's getting late. What time we got here, guys? It's like, I don't see the time. It's probably pushing 5 o'clock. It's probably pushing 5 o'clock, and we're loving the summertime because we got a lot of hours to fish in the day. We still got a few. We're not far from where we put in, so St. Lawrence River, here we come. Give us another one. All right, guys, we are way in my personal best. I've got a 4.67, 4.76, 4.65. That fish is almost 4 3/4 pounds approximately.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Little under 5, guys. I got myself a personal best thanks to Travis Manson, Smallmouth Crush, guys. We're going to go ahead and get a couple pictures. Like I said, we're going to release them. We're going to sign out. Give us a sec. All right, folks, guys, it's about time to call it a day for day one out here on what ultimately right here is the St. Lawrence River, but we were out on Lake Ontario. We were all around. We still got wind blowing. Big thanks for Travis Manson of Smallmouth Crush. It's just day one. We're going to go for day 2, and it's going to be tomorrow, and hopefully the wind will die down and we'll get a few more of these. So, folks, as always, I appreciate you joining me. As always, I appreciate you subscribing. Until we meet again, over and out.